We're back, and it's been a wonderful morning of jumping here at the Surge Equestrian League August edition. We are just about to start our final class of the morning, our Novice Tour.
We have a total of 34 entries. Of course, it would be divided between the under 15 and the open categories. And it's so amazing to see so many new faces in this competition. A lot of people competing for the first time at the SEL. We wish them the very best of luck.
Surge. This is not just another day. The sunlight shines and shows me the way. Surge. Surge. We can be gentle, there's no need for force. Love is the vibe with you and me and my horse. Surge. You can't explain it unless it's real. And the feeling of victory is something I feel. I know I can do this. This is my course. It's only my thoughts, me and my horse. You might feel like the world is standing still, and sometimes things can go against your will. That is the time to put your cards on the table. Just eat, sleep, ride, repeat at Surge Stable. Surge.
And joining us for the course fly through, we are going to soon be getting underway with the Novice Tour, and we have seen similar fence in the previous class as well. So going through into approach at the 4AB combination right in front of the judges box, and continuing on the left hand turn in front of our clubhouse and looking out for the blue and white oxer at fence number 5. Heading forward into a related distance to fence number 6, and this will be the conclusion of our first phase for our riders in our novice class. Taking on the right turn as they search out fence number 7, which is the yellow and white upright on the diagonal through the center of the arena, and heading forwards to the red and white wall filler oxer at fence number 8. Turning again in front of the clubhouse and going down onto the fences in front of our grandstand, we are first going to deal with an upright at fence number 9, followed by the oxer on fence number 10. Riders will be looking over their left shoulder now for their final fence, which is fence number 11, which is the white, blue and black fence. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the course fly through for our final class this morning in our Novice Tour.
And just to remind everyone, this will be a competition in two-phase special. The first phase, the length of the course will be 230 meters, time allowed 40 seconds. The second phase, the length is 210 meters, time allowed 36 seconds. The timing of phase 2 will be considered when riders have equal number of penalties, and the riders with faster times would be placed higher. So a two-phase competition, as you've seen all the other classes today. So a similar competition going to happen for the Novice Tour coming up in a few minutes time.
Going to get underway with our under 15 section in this Novice Tour. We have just 12 entries in this section. We will be starting with Dhruva Potineni riding Kalki, followed by Kesar on Blackbird. Vedik will be joining us again in this class on T9. Alisha on Hugo, Ahana on Bazel, and Srihan Reddy on Bambino, also coming in for the second time this morning.
Yep, so plenty of new faces in this competition, all of them looking to do well at the Surge Equestrian League. 12 riders in the under 15. So should be a very interesting competition. Once again, a great representation from so many clubs. The Ashwa Collective from Hyderabad, Flying Sea Stallion, which is a local club in Bengaluru, Kovai Stables, the United Riders Barn, Goodwill Stud Farm, Nakshat Equestrian Club, the EGC, the Chennai Equitation Center, the Royal Equestrian Academy, the Ride to Live Academy, Dream Stables. So plenty of representation from most of the clubs of South India. All the riders looking to make their mark in the Novice Tour.
We just had news from our officials that our first rider has now withdrawn, so we will not be seeing Dhruva Potineni on Kalki this morning in this Novice Tour. So withdraw there for our first rider. Right, so in our Novice Tour we are still continuing on with the two-phase element of the competition, and that will conclude our competition for day one in that phase. Obviously, as we've said before, we are looking for clear rounds. We don't take into consideration the time of the first phase unless they incur any time penalties, which they would carry forward to their second phase. And if there are equal penalties at the end of the second phase, the time of the second phase is what will differentiate our leaders. Jumps are sitting now at 90 centimeters, so it is one of our smallest classes for the morning. But obviously, as we are working with some of our youngest riders, this is really a great opportunity for them to test out their skills.
Exactly, it's a nice way to get things started, because most of the riders, when the jumps get a little bit higher, that puts a lot of pressure on them. A lot of pressure on the new horses as well. So a great way to get started for the horses and riders who are just getting into the competition circuit. They need a little bit of confidence building to move up the ranks, and I'm sure you'll see many of them moving up from the Novice Tour to the Small Tour over the next few editions of the SEL. Looks like our first rider is in the arena, Kesar Bafna on Blackbird, representing the Flying Sea Stallion Club in Bengaluru.
Yes, and Kesar and Blackbird did finish on podium in the July edition. And as always, all riders like to do a little bit better. And coming in for fence number one, it is beautifully taken. And now heading into the Oxer at fence 2.
Yep, so Blackbird has plenty of experience doing these events. We've seen Blackbird go through many a competition in the last couple of years, so a very, very dependable horse, ideal for a young rider.
And coming through into fence number 6, which is the final fence in the first phase, and Kesar opting to take the wider line in her approach to fence number 7, starting in her second phase.
Yep, so the turns and the speed in phase 2 is going to make a big difference in the standing. But the main goal of most of these riders would be to have a clear round, and she's doing a great job so far.
And beautifully done along the long side in front of our grandstand spectators. And final fence for the round has stayed up, so clear round there for Kesar and Blackbird in a time of 32.86.
Yep, so that's a good start for the novice under 15. Next in the arena we will have Vedik on T9 representing Kovai Stables.
And Vedik was already out in our small U16 tour earlier today, and he placed 6th in that class. And Vedik is just settling T9 into a nice steady rhythm before he makes his approach into fence number 1.
And it's great to see that the young riders have plenty of opportunities. So most of these riders going through the 2 classes available to them, the small tour under 16 and the novice tour, gives them plenty of experience. So unfortunately knocks down jump number 3. So he's picked up 4 penalties for that.
But nicely done through fences 5 and 6. Again opting to take the outside line, but has picked up a bit of speed as he approaches fence number 7.
These are of course the riders you will see in action at a few of the upcoming big shows, the FEI World Challenge, dressage as well as jumping, and then of course the Junior National Equestrian Championship, which will be in December. So Vedik on T9 completes the round. He had 4 jumping penalties, the time of 35.76.
And welcoming into the arena we have Alisha Mathur riding Hugo in head number 43 and representing URB.
Yep, so we've had 1 clear round by Kesar Bafna on Blackbird, and the 3rd rider in the arena at the moment.
Yeah, so the time to beat has been set. It is 32.86.
And Hugo, of course, quite an experienced show jumper. I'm sure he's pretty surprised to see the fences only at 90 centimeters. Used to doing some much bigger courses, but with the new rider in the saddle, I'm sure he's happy to go through.
And coming through into the combination here in front of the judges and clear through for A and B.
The line between 5 and 6 coming up, and then Alisha would be in the 2nd phase of the competition.
And again at the last minute choosing to take the outside line there. I think she did have a look at it, but Hugo is a big striding horse and opted to keep it clean.
Yeah, she can make up some time between jumps number 8 and 9, so she's kept the momentum going. Unfortunately, is knocked down jump number 9. So she's picked up 4 penalties.
And unfortunately lost her way there coming into her approach for fence number 11, although took the outside line and has cleared it in a time of 38.00, but with those 4 penalties.
Yep,
and time penalties, I believe, would also come into play. And next in the arena we welcome Ahana and Bazel representing Goodwill Stud Farm in head number 55. And we have seen Bazel out before. He is a bit of a speedy pony, so he does like to jump really quick, so it is always a question for Ahana to be ready and prepared as they clear each of their fences.
Absolutely, I think he has the agility to make some sharp turns, although he needs to think of that when he's in phase 2. Just needs to think about going clear in phase 1 at the moment. And he started off well over jumps number 1 and 2 and has cleared jump number 3.
Lovely there through the combination at 4A and B. taking the turn now for the Oxer at fence number 5.
And the pole has gone down on jump number 5, so Ahana picks up 4 penalties. She is going for the inside turn. There are a couple of riders who are already on 4 penalties, so she needs to get ahead of them. She needs to have a faster time. And
unfortunately, another 4 penalties there on fence number 9.
Takes her total to 8 and only 1 fence to go, so she's going to complete the round with 8 jumping penalties.
So we will just wait for the final time to be given by the judges for that round. But yes, did complete in a total of 8 jumping penalties. Next in the arena we have our Srihan Reddy on Bambino. He was already out earlier today in the under 16 small tour and he placed 5th. So representing Ashva Collective.
Yep, should have a lot of confidence. He's had a nice round just a few minutes ago. The course has remained the same. The heights have gone down just a little bit, so that should give him a lot of confidence.
And the judges have rung their bell, so that is the signal for Srihan to begin his round in the Novice Tour.
So he is certainly in this competition with a very good chance. Needs to make sure he can keep all the fences up.
A little deep there into fence number 3, but has been saved, and again deep into 4, and unfortunately has taken down the front pole on fence 4A and also another pole on the B element.
Yeah, he's not really getting his takeoff points, getting a little too close to the fence, and that chip stride coming in right at the end, so Bambino not enjoying to jump like that. She's looking for a bit of a standoff and jumping with the momentum, so seems to be much happier now.
And coming through now into the approach for the final fence and completing in a very quick time of 28.85, but picking up those 8 penalties in the jumping.
Yep, so very, very fast time. So I'm sure he's happy with the time, and he will have a chance to do better in terms of penalties when he does the day 2 competition tomorrow.
And next in the arena we welcome Chitturi Suvan Chandra riding Simba. Now Simba is 2 rounds in this class, so this is the first of her round. Head number 35 and representing Nakshath Equestrian Club.
So Simba is a horse retired from the racing stables, a thoroughbred with plenty of speed. He will really enjoy this competition with the element of phase 2, which will require him to go a little bit faster.
And looking very settled out there in his first 2 fences, now making the approach to fence number 3. And well positioned there on the combination. Final 2 fences in our first phase coming up.
Nice to see Simba really careful with the legs, so that's something that you really need in the speed classes. You want a horse that's quick, but you also want a horse which is very careful because you might put them in a tough situation with the turns, and Simba doing a fabulous job. Got the fences up, only 2 more fences to go. Clears 9 with plenty of momentum. He's gonna have a fabulous time. Well done, 26.65 for Chitturi Suvan Chandra on Simba. I think he should be the new leader.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the time to beat. 26.625 set by Simba and Chitturi as we near into the second half now of our U15 section. So back in the arena we have Kesar, and this time she is riding Cloud 9, head number 27, representing the FSS.
Yep, so she's been through the course already once. She was the first rider to take the course on this event. Her first round was on Blackbird, and this time she's on Cloud 9.
And a very steady approach into these fences. A little stumble there on fence number 2, but Cloud 9 has kept it together. And beautifully done there through the combination at 4A and B. Final 2 fences coming up now in the first phase.
Now she's keeping a really nice rhythm, which makes it a lot easier for the horse to see the takeoff point. She's into phase 2, so she's going to want to go a little bit faster.
And you could see the concentration there on Kesar's face as she came to the approach for fence number 8. And now going along the long side in front of our grandstand, fearing 9 and 10 and into the final fence.
1 fence to go, jump number 11 coming up. And oh, that was so unlucky to have the last fence down. She had a beautiful round all the way through. Just a little loss of concentration right at the end, so unfortunately 4 penalties is what she's going to end the round with.
But she still looks very happy with that, so it's always nice to see the young riders enjoying themselves out there in competition conditions. Back in the arena we welcome Vedik, and this time he joins us on Tin Tin in head number 13, representing Kovai Stables.
So currently we have 2 riders who've had clear rounds. We have in the lead currently is Chitturi Suvan Chandra on Simba, clear round in 26.650. In second place is Kesar Bafna on Blackbird, 32.860. And in third place at the moment, Kesar Bafna once again on Cloud 9, 4 penalties, 33.160. So these are the top 3 ranked riders at the moment, but we still have a few more riders in the novice under 15 to go.
So unfortunately knocking the back pole there on the 4A element for Vedik and Tin Tin mean they pick up 4 penalty points in this first phase. And Vedik looking to take the outside turn into fence number 7 as he starts in his second phase of this round.
Yeah, he's looking quite confident when he's approaching the fences, so keeping a nice rhythm. He's not interfering with the horse too much, which certainly helps the horses to focus. Just 2 more fences to go for Vedik on Tin Tin. Lost a little bit of momentum but kept it going, so 1 more fence. He's on 4 penalties. And he is going to complete the round with the 4 jumping penalties. He may have some time penalties though. We'll have to wait for the judges to give us the official numbers in a few seconds' time.
Yes, so again, in our second phase, the time allowed is 36 seconds. So any additional time over that incurs an additional 1 point penalty. And next in the arena, we have Khyathi riding Zara. She's in head collar number 14, representing Kovai Stables. Now, unfortunately, taking down the first fence there at fence number 1.
Yep, Zara is quite a clean show jumper, just a little unlucky over there. So you see some horses which are maybe not 100% focused on the very first jump, and that catches them off guard. I'm sure she will learn from that. But she seems to be going along very nicely now. And through up to jump number 6. So unfortunately only that mistake at jump number 1. She's into the second phase now. And rolling along very nicely, jumping with plenty of confidence.
Approaching our final fence at number 11. And clear through there in a time of 30.31. So just those 4 jumping penalties.
Next in the arena will be serial number 11, Dhruva Potineni on Raja. He is in the novice under 15 category. And we've had only 2 clear rounds in the under 15 category at the moment.
Yes, the 2 clear rounds went to Kesar on Blackbird and Chitturi on Simba. And Chitturi obviously has the time to beat this morning, 26.65. A very collected start to the round as they jumped there on fence 1.
Yeah, he has to be a little bit careful. He's taking quite long turns, so shouldn't end up going too slowly.
Yeah, so the optimum speed that we are looking for in this round is 350 meters per minute. So for the first phase, there is a time limit of 40 seconds before incurring any time penalties. So far, we are clear on the jumping side of things. Heading now into our final fence in our first phase. And unfortunately, unsettled in the approach, and Raja ran out on the left side of fence number 6.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of horses not liking that jump number 6. I'm not sure if it's the construction of that jump or it's facing the entry gate that puts them off just a little bit, but he's done it on the second attempt, so he is into the second phase of the competition, approaching jump number 7.
It does look like they have picked up a little bit of speed now in this second phase, and going along the long side in front of the grandstand, clear through 9 and 10, and making the approach to fence number 11.
37.68 is the time in the second phase of the competition for Dhruva Potineni on Raja.
So we'll unfortunately pick up some time penalties. Again, the second phase time allowed is just 36 seconds, but we'll wait for the final confirmation from the judges. And then our final rider in the under 15 category, Anshika, riding Phoenix and head number 70, representing Goodwill Stud Farm.
Yep, she's in the arena and ready to go. So to be in the top 3, she needs to have a clear round. Anshika on Phoenix. The bell is given and she's making her way to the jump number 1, which is the red and white, just in front of the grandstand.
And Phoenix is looking very positive as he approaches these fences. Clears through 1 and 2. And nicely done there over fence 3 for a good preparation, unfortunately knocking down the front pole on 4A.
Yep, so 4 penalties on the board for Anshika on Phoenix. That seems to have got him back going forward and nicely through the first set of jumps into the second phase now.
A little wide in the approach to fence number 7, but in the second phase we have still got clear, but are carrying those 4 penalties from their first phase. Now coming through in front of our grandstand, nicely done on fence number 9 and 10.
Yep, just 1 more fence to go for Anshika on Phoenix. And a lovely way to end the round. So she's going to complete the round with 4 jumping penalties. 38.24 is the time for the second phase. And she is the last rider in the novice under 15 category. We will have the results for the under 15 category in some time. And saying that, we have Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin kicking things off in the open category in this novice competition. Representing the home team Surge Stable, we have Balaji on Valentin.
And just a little bit of discussion there between Valentin and Balaji, but they have got everything together now and approaching fence number 1. To clear there on fence 3 and the combination at 4A and B. Final 2 fences now in our first phase.
They are done with phase 1, a great way to get started with the open category. It is clear. And the time you see on the screen, of course, is for the under 15 category. He is the first rider in the open category. Nicely done. Just 2 more fences to go. Jump number 10 coming up, and the left turn to jump number 11. And he is done with the course in the novice tour open category. Clear round for Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin.
Yes, so has set the pace for this open category. First clear round and time 33.02. But joining us now in the arena we have Rochak Sopti on Jacquin, head number 30 from EGC. So it looks as if this combination is ready to start their round. And And although a little deep there into fence number 1 is clear and taking a nice turn and approach into fence 2. Fortunately, that is a fall there for both horse and rider. So
he just stumbled over the fence, didn't seem to get his stride at all. Looks like they're okay. It's lucky that the rider fell a little distance away from the horse.
yeah, so both the rider and the horse will be checked by the medics and the vet team just to make sure that they are both away and okay, but they are walking off. A big round of applause please from our grandstand, and of course we do wish this combination the best of luck in their next competition.
And next in the arena would be Samaira riding Neile from the home team third stable.
And Samaira is just joining us now. Of course, representing Serge, and the judges have given her the clear to commence her round. Neile is a seasoned jumper and a firm favourite here with the crowd at Serge. They actually did really well in the July edition with a podium finish in third place. Now just looking a little unsettled in the approach to fence 2. And unfortunately they will pick up a refusal there, so 4 penalties in this first phase.
Yep, just a little disagreement between horse and rider, and good news is they're back on track, so put that little moment behind them and they seem to be going along quite forward now, so that's great. Approaching the end of phase 1, jump number 6, and that's done. And she's into phase 2 now, approaching the yellow and white, jump number 7.
So clear through 7 and 8, and now heading towards the fences in front of our spectators in the grandstand. Clear on 9 and 10. Final fence. And clear through fence 11 in a time of 34.40. And next in the arena we should be welcoming Sai on Daydream, representing CEC with head number 69.
Yep, so Daydream is a horse very recently imported to India. Probably one of the first shows that the horse and rider are doing together. Looks like they are well on their way over jump number 1 and approaching the Oxer, jump number 2.
And clear now through the combination at 4A and B, final 2 fences in phase 1.
Yep, seems to be getting nice takeoff points. Keeping the rhythm, and just a little chip over there.
And after that little chip in at 5, Sai opts to take the wider turn just to resettle Daydream into a good steady pace as he approaches into his second phase, clear on 7.
A big jump over number 8. They're still looking for a takeoff point that they both agree on. Looking more confident now. Just one more fence to go for Sai Chaitanya on Daydream.
And clear there on fence 11 in a time of 38.50. So those wider turns did cost them in terms of the completed time. Don't forget, the time we're looking for in the second phase is 36 seconds.
So that would be just a few time penalties. And Hasham Mohammed on Tyson is the next rider in the arena, representing the Ashwa Collective all the way from Hyderabad. Serial number 17 in the arena at the moment.
And just finding their rhythm now, coming into their approach for fence number 1.
Tyson, a very quick striding horse, well suited for this type of competition. But he has to make sure that he keeps all the fences up. So we already have one rider who has gone clear.
And lovely there through the combination at 4A and B. Left turn now into fence 5, which is clear, and fence 6 is the final fence of phase 1, but unfortunately a refusal there. So Hasham and Tyson will need to come back and represent. So we did have a couple of other riders who had a bit of difficulty at fence number 7, fence 6, apologies, but has cleared it now on the second approach and moving forward into our second phase.
Yep, so some time penalties also coming his way for the additional time which was taken to make the circle and come back, in addition to the 4 penalties for the refusal. Looks like he's just sailing along now and approaching the last jump and completes the round. They have Hasham Mohammed on Tyson from the Ashwa Collective.
Yeah, so the 4 jumping penalties there for the refusal finished in a good time on the second phase, but we will need to just wait for the judges to give their final decision on any time penalties in phase 1. Next in the arena, we welcome Ajey, and he is riding Cella, head number 57, representing the home team here at Surge.
This horse rider partnership has done well in the past. We've seen them get through some of the Novice Tour a few months ago and did a good job. Sure, he's looking for a clear round on this horse, and that will certainly put him in the placings.
And nicely done there through the combination right in front of the judges, and moving now into the final 2 fences in the first phase. And opting to take the inside line there after fence 6, so definitely will cut away some time there. Clear through 7.
Nicely done. He's definitely going to save a few seconds over there, and the turn from 8 to 9 going to be very important for, unfortunately, knocks it down with his back feet. So 4 penalties on the board for Ajey Shiva on Cella. And another 4 penalties for dropping jump number 11. So a total of 8 penalties for rider number 18, Ajey S Cella.
Yes, it was a very good time, actually the fastest time so far in our opening section, but unfortunately is carrying those 8 penalties with him. Next in the arena we have Samath riding a lighting, head number 52 from the Royal Equestrian Academy.
Yep, so nice to see him on another chestnut. He had a nice round on Night Hunt in the previous category, and he's in this category on alighting. Through jump number 1 and approaching the oxer, jump number 2.
And unfortunately drops the pole on the 4A element. So picking up 4 penalties there in this first phase. And going clear through fences 5 and 6 and opting again to take the outside line in his approach to fence number 7. And clear through fence 8.
Yep, so only a handful of jumps to go for Samarth on alighting. Over 9 and 10, unfortunately an awkward takeoff at jump number 10, and he takes down the back pole. So he's picked up 8 penalties so far over the last fence. That would be 8 penalties in total. I think he's just about made it in the time allowed.
And next in the arena we welcome Maliha, and she is riding Austin, representing Ride to Live Academy in head number 45.
So at the moment we have Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin leading the competition. Clear round in 33.020.
Nicely cleared over fence 1 and a good preparation for the approach to fence number 2.
Combination at jump number 4 coming up. Nicely done, clears that without too much fuss, and 2 more jumps to go to complete phase 1 for Maliha.
And completes phase 1 with no jumping penalties, moving now into our phase 2.
Just taking the long way around to... Oh, and I think she has been unseated unfortunately from Austin. Looks like she's okay. Just did jump number 8 with maybe a little too much momentum, and then the horse swerved to the left hand side. But it looks like she's okay, so they've been able to catch Austin. So unfortunately they're eliminated from the competition, but it looks like they're doing okay for the moment.
Yes, an unfortunate elimination there for that combination, but we do wish them the best of luck in their next competition. Now in the arena we welcome Kieran Ekade. He is riding a Cyber Boom in head number 41, representing URB. Kieran and Cyberboom are regulars here at the Equestrian League at Surge Stables, and generally give very good performances with nice placings. He has gone clear on the first two fences and really has chosen to set up a good line for his approach to fence number 3.
Nicely through jump number 3 and the combination at 4. He jumps with plenty of clearance, so a nice show jumping horse, Cyberboom. And I think he really enjoys jumping with a certain amount of momentum. And just as I say that, he did not see his stride between 5 and 6, and unfortunately has a refusal at jump number 6. So it is a related distance. And that jump number 6 has been a problem for many of the riders. Clears 7 and over the wall Fiddler with jump number 8. So looks like he's got his composure back and now approaching the line right by the grandstand. Jump number 9 and jump number 10. No problems at all over those two fences, and one more fence to go.
And completing there in a time of 40.29, so would have picked up 4 penalties for the refusal at 6 and some time penalties as well in our second phase. Next in the arena we have Abdul Rahman Sharif on J in head number 56 from Dream Stable.
Nope, that is number 22 in the arena right now, Basavraju on Madeline, representing Surge Stable.
And clear there on our first fence for Basavraju and Madeline. And a nice approach there to fence number 2.
I'm told Madeline is one of the newer imports here at Surge Stable. Getting familiar with the ground conditions and the jumps, of course in the very experienced hands of Basavraju.
Was opting to take the inside line there after fence 6, but did change his mind and has gone wide for the approach to fence 7.
Yep, we still have only one rider who's gone clear in terms of jumping as well as time, so a clear round will put him in the placings for sure. And quite a nice show jumping horse, sailing along with a minimum of fuss. Goes over the last fence. 32.68 is the time for Basavraju on Madeline. He actually made it look very easy, and that has put him into the lead. So a great job by this new horse rider partnership. And next in the arena we have Rochak Sobti on Amadeo, representing EGC.
And unfortunately taking down the first fence there at fence number 1, so picking up 4 penalties and clearing fence 2. And unfortunately, a refusal there on the 4A element of the combination.
Yep, so he's going to have to come back and give it a go. He would pick up 4 penalties for the refusal and would add.
And unfortunately, that is a second refusal on the 4A element, and that would result in an elimination for Rotchak and Amadeo. So Rotchak would have just requested from the judges to allow him to jump one more fence before leaving the arena today, and that's just to ensure that Amadeo does finish on a positive note.
And next in the arena, serial number 24, Osama Jetwa on Velocity from the Ride to Live Academy. He is in the Novice Open category.
Yeah, so we're now halfway through our open category in this novice class. And starting out well, clearing fence number 1. Opting to take a very wide line into the approach to fence number 3, and unfortunately a little resistance there from Velocity has resulted in a refusal there at fence 3, so Osama will have to come back and represent.
Yep, that happened right at the approach to jump number 3 and just disturbed the horse's concentration a little bit, but looks like they are back on track and nicely over the combination at 4. We have another rider who's having a bit of an issue at jump number 6, unfortunately. So that was the second refusal on the course for Osama Jetwa on Velocity, so they would be eliminated from the competition.
So I believe Osama has requested from the judges to allow him to jump one fence before exiting the main arena. And so next in the main arena we welcome Ajey Shiva, and he's joining us this time on Coco Kananzi, representing Surge Stables in head number 10.
So he had quite a nice round on Cella, which put him somewhere in the placings. Currently ranked 4th on Cella, and I think, of course, much more comfortable with Coco Kananzi. He's won a few events on this horse before, so looking forward to putting up a good show. He's taking it easy in phase 1. But you can be pretty sure he's going to step on the gas in phase 2 and go for some tight turns. He's seen a couple of his teammates, Basavraju and Balaji, get through the round clear, so he'll be pretty confident he can do the same.
So clear through into our second phase and going down the long side in front of our grandstand, clear through 9 and 10, looking for our final fence.
I think he's a bit ahead on the time, so he's got to keep the momentum going for the last fence. 30.20.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, our new leader in our Novice Tour Open category.
So I'm told Ajey Shiva had one time penalty in phase 1, so little unlucky over there. That's going to put him currently in 3rd place. So he was not clear in phase 1 with the time. So the leader is still Basavraju on Madeline with a clear round in 32.680.
Next in the arena we have Sonika Sunil, and she is riding Mabel representing Kovai. So Mabel was out earlier today in the small tour with Sentil, but Sonika and Mabel are also regular visitors here at Surge, and so far fences 1 to 3 are clear.
Yeah, this is definitely a horse which has done really well in the speed classes. You can see how she likes to jump. She's taking the inside turn to jump number 7. I think she would already be quite a bit ahead in terms of the time. Nicely over jump number 9. A big jump at 10 coming up, and the turn to 11, she is definitely ahead in terms of the split time. Over the last fence, she's going to set a very impressive time of 28.72, almost 4 seconds faster. So Sonika Sunil on Mabel puts herself in the lead for the moment.
And it looks as if we have Sriram joining us again.
Yep, Sriram on Big Dream, serial number 28 in the Novice Open category, representing Kovai Stables. He was the winner last time in the same class in the July edition. So definitely looking at retaining the gold. And he's just seen his teammate go around in 28.720. That is going to be time which is tough to beat.
And coming now through into the combination in front of the judges box and clear through fences 4A and B.
Once again, the time of phase 1 is not considered as long as he's within the time limit. He's taken an inside turn. In fact, he's taken the sharpest turn of any of the riders before. This is looking like a very fast time by Sriram on Big Dream. 2 more jumps to go. Gonna look for a standoff at 10. He gets it. He's well within the time. Approaching jump number 11. Is he going to be ahead? Yes, he is. 26.37. Even faster than Sonika Sunil on Mabel. We have Sriram on Big Dream. So Kovai has taken over the top 2 spots in this competition. And just as I say that, we have another rider from Kovai Stables, Sendil Nathan on Nova. Could they make it a 1-2-3 for Kovai Stables? We will find out in a couple of minutes' time. Looks like he is ready to go. Nova is definitely one of the younger horses in this competition. We haven't seen too much of this horse, but looks to be going quite positive. Just as I say that, unfortunately has a refusal at the combination number 4. He's Gonna have to come back and try again. Nope. Not feeling very confident with the combination, so unfortunately Sendil Nathan on Nova would be eliminated from this competition.
So yes, Antil just asking the judges there to allow him to take one fence before exiting the main arena to ensure that Nova exits on a positive. So next in the arena we have Pradeep Singh, and he is riding Kilano, head number 9, and representing Surge Stables.
And this is Pradeep's 5th entry today, so he's certainly testing his fitness along with the horse's fitness. 5 rounds, definitely a challenge, but he looks well and truly up to the task. Pradeep Singh on Kilano. He's seen some really fast rounds from the Kovai riders. Let's see if he's going to try and copy some of their turns.
And clear so far as we approach the final 2 fences in our first phase.
He is into phase 2 without any penalties. Once again, the time to beat 26.370. Taking the inside turn, that would certainly help his case. And he's got the long way to go now from jump number 8 to jump number 9. Not pushing Kilano too much through the turn.
Very early jump off there at fence number 10, but has stayed up. Final fence. And clear through 11 in a time of 35.54.
That should put him currently in 5th place. Pradeep Singh on Kilano, 35.540. And the next rider in the arena is Amina Lakdawala on Faro in the Novice Open category, representing the Ride to Live Academy.
Taking a very settled approach into her fences. We are clear over fence 1 and 2 for Amina and Pharaoh.
Gets lucky on jump number 3. And she's going over the combination. No problems at all over there. She has the left circle to come back to jump number 5. Unfortunately, fence goes down, so 4 penalties.
A little rattle there on fence number 6 as they complete the first phase, taking with them those 4 penalties. And clear through 7 and 8.
Getting a little bit out of control, so prefers to make a circle and get Pharaoh back. She will have to approach jump number 10. The horse getting a little bit strong in the hand.
And Amina just taking her time just to regather the reins and the control, and now approaching again for fence number 10.
And she has one more jump to go, which will be the blue and white number 11 coming up. She's ended up dropping that, so she's got 8 jumping penalties. She will have some time penalties, but I think with some of the challenges that she's had with Pharaoh, she'd be happy to complete the round. And the next rider is Riya Sarvanan on Day Dream, representing the Chennai Equitation Center.
So this is Daydream's second outing today in the novice category. Obviously her earlier one was with Sai, and although had a clear round, did pick up some time penalties. So I'm sure Ria would like to perform a little bit better, but here we go. Commencement of this round for Ria and Daydream. So clear through fences 1 and 2, and a nice approach to fence number 3, setting up nicely for the combination down in front of the judges.
Does that with plenty of clearance. She's on her way now for the jumps 5 and 6, which would complete phase 1 of the competition. And she's now into phase 2, which is against the clock. Takes the inside line, makes a hop over jump number 7.
Unfortunately unsettled there in the seat, but has managed to regain and clear on fence 9. Final fence being approached now. Completing there in a time of 36.79. So although jumping penalties were clear, she may have picked up a couple of time penalties.
Next in the arena we have Rochak Sobti on Biggles from the EGC. This is a non-competitive entry. We have 2 non-competitive entries coming up to wrap up the novice open category. Rochak on Biggles.
So Rochak has had quite a busy class already. This will be his 3rd ride in this novice tour. Little rattle there on the front pole on fence 2, but everything has stayed up so far as he approaches fence number 3. And a little hesitation there over the 4A element, and it did cause the second part at B for the pole to go down. It's picking up 4 penalties as he completes the first phase.
Yep, he's done well. He's picked up only 4 penalties, so he's into the second phase of the competition now. Nicely over 7 and 8, approaching the line just by the grandstand. 9 and 10 coming up. most of the riders looking for the standoff at jump number 10 because they're riding quite forward. And over the last fence of 4 penalties, 35.16 is the time for Rochak on Biggles. And the last rider in this competition will be Kiran Akade on Clarentino. He is non-competitive, of course, and representing the United Riders Barn. So Clarentino, the beautiful grey, has done plenty of competitions in the past. Kiran Akade taking him through the round, more for the experience. Doesn't look like he's going to be pushing him through for a very fast time. I think he's here just to build this horse's confidence, make him feel happy in a new ground with new jumps. Goes nicely over 3 and the combination at 4. No problems at all with the striding. Is well in hand. Horse and rider working well together. So he is into the second phase of the competition.
And clear there through fences 7 and 8. So a very nice settled round. This is turning out to be for Kieran and Clarentino Z. And coming through in front of our grandstand now for 9 and 10, both clear, and into our final fence for this round. And completing there in a time of 40.92 for Kieran and Clarentino Z. So we will just wait now for our next rider, and he has already joined us. And we have just been told that is it. Our novice class has now concluded. So please just bear with us as we wait for our judges to finalize their results, and we will be back with you shortly.
And we have the results of the Novice Under 15 Tour Day 1. In 6th place, Alisha Mathur on Hugo.
5th place went to Vedik on T9.
In 4th place, Kesar Bafna on Cloud 9.
Khyathi Zara took 3rd place.
In 2nd place was Kesar Bafna on Blackbird.
And our winner for our Novice Under 15 Tour, Chitturi on Simba.
We will have the results of the Novice Open category coming up. So the Novice Tour Day 1 winners: in 6th place, Ajey Shiva on Coco Kananzi.
5th place went to Pradeep Singh on Kilano.
In 4th place, Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin.
3rd place went to Basavraju Madeline.
In 2nd place, Sonika Sunil on Mabel.
And taking our 1st place this afternoon, Sriram Big Dream. So a big congratulations to all of our Novice Tour Day 1 riders and winners. We are just setting up now for our final prize giving of the day. So we do invite everyone who was competing in today's competition. If you were placed in 1 to 6, please do make yourselves available near the grandstand, and we will start the prize giving in just a few moments. Join us as we finish watching the highlights of the Open category.
screen over here. We can't see.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologise for that little delay, but we are moving now into the prize giving for our small tour day 1. So in 6th place, we had Pradeep Singh riding King Tulonzi.
And he will be taking home 3,750.
In 5th place went to Pritiv Krishna on Zara.
And he will be taking home 5,625.
Fourth place went to Adav Kandasamy on Luca.
He will be taking home 9,000.
Sriram on Ismaboy took 3rd place.
He will be taking home 15,000.
Our 2nd place went to Hiba Gabriel on Freezing Rain.
She will be taking home 18,750.
And our winner for the small tour day 1, Adav Kandaswamy on Obito.
He will be taking home 22,500.
If we could have a big round of applause for all of our winners in our small tour, and everyone get ready for the picture.
Next, we had the medium tour day 1. In 3rd place, Pradeep Singh on Grumpy. He will be taking home the bronze medal. In 2nd place, winning the silver medal, Basavraju on Milan. And winning the gold medal in 1st place, Dishant Anil on Kanyo. So all 3 riders had 4 penalties, Dishant winning it on time. Congratulations to these winners of the medium tour day 1.
And as we move now into our big tour day 1 winners. In 4th place went to Hansika Srinivasan riding Kolio. Third place went to Pritiv Krishna riding Farrell. Balaji Vijayshankar on Mowgli took our 2nd place. And Ira Sriharsha took 1st place on Holly TH. So very big congratulations to all of our winners in the Big Tour Day 1.
Next up, we have the prize distribution for the small tour under 16 Day 1. In 6th place, we had Vedik on T9.
And Vedik will be taking with him 2,500.
In 5th place, our Srihan Reddy on Bambino.
And they'll be taking with them 3,750.
In 4th place, Samar Sudhir on Night Hunt.
Taking with them this afternoon 6,000.
In 3rd place, winning the bronze medal, Divyesh on Luca.
And taking with them 10,000.
In 2nd place, winning the silver medal, Shan Anil Barwani on Clever.
And taking with them this afternoon 12,500.
And in 1st place, winning the gold medal in the small tour under 16, Samad Sriharsha on Kingston.
Taking with them 15,000.
Congratulations to the winners.
And moving now to our Novice Tour under 15 category. In 6th place, we had Alisha Mathur riding Hugo.
And she will be taking home 1,250.
Fifth place went to Vedik riding T9.
And he will be taking home 1,875.
Fourth place went to Kesar Bafna on Cloud9.
And she will be taking home 3,000.
Our third place bronze medal winner, Khyathi riding Zara.
And she will be taking home 5,000.
Our silver medalist today goes to Kesar Bafna on Blackbird.
And she will be taking home 6,250.
And our winner for the Novice Tour under 15, Chitturi Suvan Chandra on Simba.
And he will be taking home 7,500.
So big congratulations to our winners in the Novice under 15 Tour Day 1. Big wave at the cameras. Ladies and gentlemen, well done.
And the final category, Novice Tour Open category, Day 1. In 6th place, Ajey Shiva on Coco Kananzi.
And they'll be taking with them 1,250.
In 5th place, Pradeep Singh riding Kilano.
And taking with them 1,875.
In 4th place, Balaji Vijayshankar riding Valentin.
And taking with them this afternoon 3,000.
In 3rd place, winning the bronze medal, Basavraju on Madeline.
Taking with them 5,000.
In 2nd place, winning the silver medal, Sonika Sunil on Mabel.
Taking with them 6,250.
And the winner of the gold medal in the Novice Tour Open category Day 1, Sriram riding Big Dream.
And taking with them this afternoon 7,500.
So a big congratulations to all the winners of the Novice Tour Open category Day 1.